Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night. Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night. They keep it real with niggas, man. Most of y'all frauds. Lead like you frauds. Y'all pussy niggas gon' ride for your dog. Right at your man. I put the dagger right in his heart. I'm playing my part. Definitely I'm playing it smart. And if I don't get you, then I'm coming for your brother then. Or his mother then. It's kinda crazy revenge settling. Rape, sold, and murdered the natives when they was settling. Coming in, out of the water that they was fishing in. I was raised in hell. It got dark when I was pedaling. White man harassing the block when we was pedaling. White man who also was the plug when we was pedaling. I would never fraud if I was on David Letterman. This is UPK, ain't no dropping some bass. When the Christ come back, I'm right on your ass. Got the Johnny Walker in me, and I'm all in my bag. I'm on my Friday the 13th with the gun and the mask. Ah! Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night. Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night.
Hey yo, the car and nacho, fucking doing crazy like they dusted on the flocko. Righteous on the block though, the beat I catch a ride, but I always miss my stop though. Beefing with my shorty till I stuck it in the taco. Who's that creeping through my window? I ain't with the complications, I'ma keep it simple. Burn all black, black Dickie to the Timbo. You gon' find exactly what you looking for in limbo. We gon' get it in though. Experience I live from 2036, I see my brother when it's been done. Every day I think about the trouble that I slid from. That's why I call a white man the devil, cause he is one. That's not a motherfucker, I think we should just forgive. That act right, gave a nigga reason to live. Give you extra if you take it back or you renege. See him creeping, no Newport, I squeeze the cig.
Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night. Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night.
Where's the competition? I'm bored with it. Stepping up a board mission. I keep 2 fours with him. Don't feel like a forward hitter. This piece I'm adored with it, but you can get gored with it. You don't want to war with him. This hammer, I'm Thor with it. You pray for my downfall, I just pray that the Lord with him. Taking every shot and I'm keeping the score with him. But this ain't a game. Ain't no back and forth with him. So quit. I'm dressed to kill. You can tell how that forfeit him. This just ain't in him. That beef is takeout. What that means? It's just steak dinner. I grip the stick. Hit a switch and make you switch genders. That stretch 5 is too much, I make you switch sinners. That pressure on you, call for God, you a chain sinner. A warlord, don't show no pain, just put that pain in her. A pillar in the shit, you know it ain't no change in her. It's legit if you see it in my name in it. It's UPK, nigga. Let's get it.
Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night. Who's that creeping through my window? 40 on me like I'm Winslow. Hit that nigga with that act right. I was fighting wars day and night.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn right, I'm a UPK nigga. Straight out of 1 West, no contest. We the best to the niggas that's living even trying to contend with the stress. Going through the test, no access, cause you oppressed. Slaves, niggas is dying off in waves. Living in dirt, now it's a grave. Niggas cross-talk through the crosswalking or the white chalk over the bodies of roads that you paid. America's killing us, saying they fearing us. Put the drugs in the hood, now my niggas delirious. Put a gun in my face, all because of my race. Click, boom, flash, put some Skittles and murder my ass. Like a sheep to the slaughter, heart beating harder and harder. Baptized with these words, never dipping in water. So now we pray to the Father, give strength to the Father that's looking for the marauders. That's fucking taking our daughters, nigga, it's wartime. Lights up, nigga, showtime. Got the green light on that ass, yeah, go time. Either boot up, shut up, but get your ass up. Cause we ain't got time to be playing this all fucked up America. Heaven for the thief, hell for the slave. Reaping what you sow, meaning giving back what you gave for a clean slate. You try to imitate, you was always fake. America, every city, state, this is your fate. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
On the timeline, giving the rhythm to expose the intricacies of advanced vibe. Who am I? Well, I ain't shit, but getting lit is a pastime. So in a minute, I'ma pass out. I hope you get it. If you didn't, you can crash flying. Kinda simple if you feel it, past your last line. But it will confuse a bad mind. A damn shame. That's the exact thing. Gonna get your ass fried. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Then the nigga fly. Hope you got an alibi. Bombs from the sky, rich devil lullaby. Damn, the missiles high. I can see him from the parking lot. Never finna ball out. Devils finna fall out. All out warfare, nightmares in the big house. You murdered us for years and thinking shit won't turn around. Pride never learns. This motherfucker burns down. Yelled in them streets. Told him to breach. Now all of you angels bring woe to this beast. You rule for a time, but we play for keeps. I pray to my Father, bring woe to this beast. Remember them times we hung on them trees. All of you nations bow down to your knees. Remember them ships, they brought us in fleets. Fuck they Apollo, bring them the heat. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, whoa, to America. Whoa, 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 to America. Whoa, 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 to America.
God is gonna destroy this empire, man. You about to see famine in this place. You think them fires in California is bad? That's just the beginning of what the Lord is about to do. Because you've been evil to the Lord's people. You've been wicked to the Most High's children, man. You've been destructive to the 12 tribes of Israel. Let me tell you something, black man. You gotta put on your strength now, man. Put back on your strength and might, black man, because your day is coming. Your day is coming because the Lord is going to bring judgment on this earth.
All the elements you need for your next big breakthrough are all on one platform. Whether you're building websites or designing social ads, what can you create with 100% shutter?
Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal for real. Gotta keep that zeal. That's right. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal for real. Gotta keep that zeal. That's right. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal for real. Gotta keep that zeal. That's right. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal for real. Gotta keep that zeal.
My brothers, they ain't no fraud. Authority, we stay in charge. These scriptures on one accord. UPK, run a boulevard, and you just a buster. Don't come close to the army of the Lord, cause we the host. We everywhere from coast to coast. We on Shamar, holding post. Gotta keep that zeal to the end till Yahweh shall come and I'm on that UFO. You can't serve two masters, you gonna have to lose your life and let it go. From city to city, state to state, we travel, doing the work of the Lord. Loving your brother is long suffering. To me, it ain't hard. The spirit is in me, that's the comforter given to all of the disciples. Me and Officer hopping out at the gun range, shooting off all of the rifles. Protect my nation, it ain't no thing to lay down my life for my friends. Ain't worried about the bands that make a lot of ends. The home of the truth ain't no pretense. America is a wicked empire, that's no lie. I prophesy judgment on this nation until I die. Wake up morning, noon, and night, serving the God of Israel. Keeping the zeal of the Lord, my oath I must fulfill.
Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal for real. Gotta keep that zeal. That's right. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal for real. Gotta keep that zeal. That's right. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal for real. Gotta keep that zeal. That's right. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal for real. Gotta keep that zeal.
As I hit the battlefield, just watch me blaze this fire. I stay fresh with my boots lacing this one West attire. Come and ask me about my fringes. I know you see them swinging. Don't be hating on the preach. You see these lives that we changing and explaining how the Christian church has misled our people. Above all nations, but they'll tell you that we equal. Man, that shit evil. My zeal lit. Ain't no stopping it. And all my brothers shooters like Stojakovic. You poppin' shit will fall on you. We ain't gon' hesitate. Me and I one y'all. You talking about some heavyweights. We here to set the record straight and speak this knowledge. Cause iron sharpen iron. That's why my sword stay polished. Abolish all this faggotry. It's such a tragedy. Just follow the Lord's laws or you'll become a casualty. No fallacy. These prophecies will get revealed. I'm one West till they bury me. I gotta keep that zeal.
Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal for real. Gotta keep that zeal. That's right. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal for real. Gotta keep that zeal. That's right. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal for real. Gotta keep that zeal. That's right. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal for real. Gotta keep that zeal. That's right. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop. Gotta keep that zeal. For real, gotta keep that zeal. That's right, gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop, gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop, gotta keep that zeal. For real, gotta keep that zeal. That's right, gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop, gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop, gotta keep that zeal. For real, gotta keep that zeal. That's right, gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop, gotta keep that zeal. Don't stop, gotta keep that zeal. For real, gotta keep that zeal. That's right, that's right, that's right.
Yeah, there we go. Hold on. No, go down. I want to see all of this. So I'm gonna move this out the way. Hold this shit. Salakia. Hold on. Where is it at? Go down.
You can't scroll down.
What you mean we can't scroll down? Then put in Utah. Right up there. Put in Utah. Okay. See what it be on that shit. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. There we go. Here we go.
Hey parents, me again. Want to see what a premium membership is all about? One sec. This should...
Charlie. Check out my style. I fall from a lane, girl. Watch me put it down, baby. She on the road, kick it around in my coupe. Me and you just cruising through the town lately. Ask you some questions, girl, do you mind? What will it take to make you mine, please? Told me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I change the whole theme. Check out my style. I fall from a lane, girl. Watch me put it down, baby. She on the road, kick it around in my coupe. Me and you just cruising through the town lately. Ask you some questions, girl, do you mind? What will it take to make you mine, please? Told me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I change the whole theme. No, I ain't giving up. I made an oath, I ain't giving up. Whoa, we on the phone getting spiritual. Then I remix the flow, getting in the check out my style. I fall from my lane, girl. Watch me put it down, baby. She on the road, kick it around in my coupe. Me and you just cruising through the town lately. Ask me some questions, girl, do you mind? What would it take to make you mine, please? Told me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I change the whole thing. Check out my style. I fall from my lane, girl. Just watch me put it down, baby. She on the road, kick it around in my coupe. Me and you, we just cruising through the town lately. Ask me some questions, girl, do you mind? What would it take to make you mine, please? Told me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I change the whole thing. Check out my style. I'm far from my lane, girl. Just let me put it down, baby. She on the road, kick it around in my coupe. Me and you, we just cruising through the town lately. Ask me some questions, girl, do you mind? What would it take to make you mine, please? Told me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I change the whole thing. No, I ain't giving up. No, I made an oath, I ain't giving up. Hey, we on the phone getting spiritual. And I remix the flow, getting in the air. Check out my style. I'm far from my lane, girl. Just watch me put it down, baby. She on the road, can get around in my coupe. Me and you, we just cruising through the town lately. Ask me some questions, girl, do you mind? What would it take to make it mine, please? Told me be you and we can try. So I spit choo-choo, I taste the whole thing. No, I ain't giving up. Hey, I made an oath, I ain't giving up. Whoa, we on the phone getting spiritual. And then I remix the flow, getting in the
Go out, we can start that shit.
All right, let's clap it up. Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. All right, Salaki. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We've been teaching our people who they are according to the Bible since 1969, man, under commanding General Yohanan. And this is the home of the truth, man. And, you know, a lot of people, you know, a lot of these other Israelite groups, they say that they the home of the truth, you know what I'm saying? But, like, the thing that makes this body, the body of Christ, you know what I'm saying? What makes this the home of the truth is the sacrifices that these brothers and sisters are making for our nation, man.
Right.
Like, you can't build a nation without making sacrifices, man. We're not gonna get out of this. We're not gonna get out of the condition that we're in as a people without making some adjustments, making some sacrifices for our people, man.
Damn right.
Like,
but before we get started with the class, though, real quick, you know how we gotta do. We gotta give an introduction to everybody that's in the class, you know, so we can let the people know what's going on and the support that we have in our zone, man. You know. So first place first, you know, you already know who I am. I'm Officer of 1,000, Karab. You know what I mean? We got me in the class. We got Toppers off 500 in the class. We got Kahanga Bar 500 in the class. Barak Yada 500 in the class. We got Abanzayana 50 in the class. We got the Sodomit, the Mighty Kaukazah in the class. You heard me? We got the sisters. We got our sisters in the class. You know. I just want to let y'all know, man, in Isupk, you know, one thing that we try to do, what we do, Salakia, not what we try to do, is what we do, is be perfect, man. You know, that's right. And you know, we know one thing, man, like my shirt say, brotherhood is the weapon. Right. So, you know, that will never stop, 'cause that's what Christ died for, man. So one thing we got to do is give the people, like you just said, Kalkazah, the sacrifice. It's 8 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? 8:21 right now to be exact. And you got brothers and sisters in this classroom right now ready to hear what we have to say to get this truth. Now that's a sacrifice because they love this truth, man. Right. That is outstanding brotherhood for this truth. Now go ahead, family. You
Most
good?
High Christ, the water for that. And what he said was absolutely correct, man. Because, you know what I'm saying, as we said earlier, you can't have much of anything without making a sacrifice, let alone, you know, getting a kingdom. Right. And that's the whole, you know what I'm saying, that's the whole goal. And it's going to take some discipline, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have to be more disciplined for us to get the reward that we're looking for as a people.
That's right.
For it to, you know what I'm saying? And it takes far more discipline. Like a lot of our brothers and sisters like to say, you know what I'm saying, we love each other, I'll die for you, you know what I'm saying? But it takes far more discipline, and it takes far more discipline to die for a brother than it does to put down the blunt. So we say that we'll die for our brothers, we'll die for our sisters, you know what I'm saying? But we steady getting high. We won't stop. We won't make the sacrifice of what makes us feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to, and that's the main part of, you know, that's the biggest sacrifice we have to make, man. Like, cause getting high, you know what I'm saying, going to that Christian church and hearing lies every week, you know what I'm saying, but still believing it and not, you know what I'm saying, not questioning what you obviously know is false so that you can feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to sacrifice, you know, loving our oppressor. We have to sacrifice all these things. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna take some discipline.
Right.
It's gonna take courage and discipline for us to gird our loins and to make the proper sacrifices, man.
Right.
So
That's
you know
right.
that's what we're gonna be getting into today, man.
Right.
Baba Kashah, if I could, can I get Exodus 2 and 10 real quick?
And like this, before they get this
Most
scripture real quick, while they get this scripture, y'all let us know when y'all get it, man. Like what this brother, you got it real quick? Bro, I got real quick for this brother get this scripture. I forgot we got this super duper Sonic. This man is the Sonic Hedgehog of precept pulling, man. I'ma just say that. This brother top us all good night. I can't get a word out of my mouth. We already had the precept. So let's go over and get the precept. Let the Lord talk real quick.
So,
let me put a precept real quick. You got it already.
Right.
My fault. Salaki. My fault, priest.
So, like, you know, we talking about sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Like, Moses. You know, what I'm saying? In this precept in Exodus. You know what I'm saying? We know the story of Moses, how he was, you know, how the Hebrew, the Israelite people were being persecuted in Egypt, and there was an order given by Pharaoh to slaughter any male child that was born out of Israel. Right. So, you know, what Moses' mother did was send him down to the Pharaoh to be raised out, you know what I'm saying, out of harm's way, so that he can grow up without having to, you know, worry about, you know, her losing her child.
Right.
So her So long story short, he was raised, you know what I'm saying, he was raised up with Moses, or in Pharaoh's house.
Right.
He was, you know what I'm saying, where there was, you know, Pharaoh's obviously wealthy. He has the means to, you know, he didn't have to worry about anything. He didn't have to want for anything. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about the sacrifice that Moses made for his people, man. It's like Baba Kashaf could.
Don't split. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 2, verse 10. And it reads, "And the child grew, and she brought him unto Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son. And she called his name Moses. And she said, because I drew him out of the water."
So, like, as we just talked about, Moses, at this point, Moses is going to be, he had arrived at Pharaoh's house, or at Pharaoh's, you know what I'm saying, in his kingdom, and he's going to be raised in the kingdom. Baba Kashaf, keep going.
Come. Verse 11, and it reads, "And it came to pass in those days, when Moses was grown, that he went out unto his brethren."
He went out into who?
Unto his brethren.
So he was raised by Pharaoh, but he knew who his brothers were, right? Keep going.
Come. And looked on their burdens.
And he looked on their burdens. He saw what they were. He saw that they were in captivity. He saw that they were in a destitute condition, and he looked onto their burdens. Go ahead, read on.
Come. And he spied an Egyptian smiting a Hebrew.
So he saw one of these Egyptian oppressors beating his brethren. And what did he do?
One of his brethren. Verse 12. "And he looked this way and that way. And when he saw that there was no man, he slew the Egyptian and hid him in the sand."
So he took up for his brother. I mean, it wasn't. I'm not saying go, you know what I'm saying, go out into the streets and kill your oppressor, because that's not how, like, the weapons of our warfare aren't carnal. But like, in his, you know what I'm saying, he was wise, or he was wise enough to first understand who his brother was, and to come to his brother's defense. Now, in his ignorance, you know what I'm saying, he committed a sin, and you know what I'm saying, before, like, he in his ignorance, he slayed the Egyptian, but at the end of the day, he had brotherhood for his brother. You know what I'm saying? And he was willing to, Salaki, that's not, Let me get this. It's like, yeah, what's the?
Go ahead, go ahead,
what's
go
that?
ahead.
What's that precept? Oh no, that's what I want to Salaki. So he recognized his brothers, even though he was raised away from them, and he was raised in a better condition than his brethren. He still, had love and had a heart for his brothers.
Right.
And he had compassion for their condition. He had compassion for them being in captivity.
No, real quick, if I could, real quick. So, basically, man, why that precept is so heavy when he killed that man is because of this, man. Like, just think about what he's seen. It's the same thing we see every time we go on the streets, man.
Right.
In the Isupk. Our brothers out there starving. They in a desolate spot. They done lost their minds because of this world's oppression. They out there with one sock on. They out there with a half braids and a half fro. And they out there homeless, hurt, beat down. When it rains, guess what, man? They feel that rain.
Right.
Literally. They out there on the streets, man. On this damn pavement, this concrete pavement, man, that our oppressor has built in their kingdom, man. And Moses seen that out there in Egypt. He seen the hurt of his people in their eyes, man. He looked at his people's eyes and seen how hurt they was, how oppressed they were, how they ain't have nothing at the time, how their living conditions were. Everything they had, Salaki, that they did not have, angered Moses, man.
Right.
Because knowing that he's living good, this is how you know Moses was selfless. Knowing that he was living good, he was not thinking about himself when you see the hurt of your people.
Right.
That is what we have to realize. I don't give a damn how much money Jay-Z got, how much money Lil Wayne got. Look at the whole of your nation, of your brethren that is out here on these streets, man. That's out here, gotta do whatever it takes to keep a roof over their head in this damn hell we living in.
Right.
Moses recognized that, and it angered him, man. That was because that oppression makes a wise man to anger.
Right.
And he acted on that emotion. And that emotion was for him to be a nigga, to look left and right, make sure he was in the clear before he did so. That's how you know you doing something that's not of the Lord. When you gotta look over your shoulder left and right, you know what I'm saying? Think about that. You looking left and right because you know you about to do something you ain't got no business doing.
That's right.
He about to slay this man though. Hey, bump it. This is my brother you to beat on, man. You already got him living in those swamps, in the burrows and ghettos with nothing to eat. You know what? I'm gonna give you what you deserve. He was not patient. You're right. It was not his time to kill that man. But at the end of the day, that was the level of his love for his people. He would rather commit a murder than even risk his own life because that man, that goddamn funky Egyptian was whooping his brother, man.
That's right.
And guess what? Moses ain't even know him. Moses just did it just like it was George Floyd. It should have been a Salakia. If there was a Moses in that case, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say it like this. If niggas had that Moses spirit, that wouldn't even happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't had to even kill the man.
Right.
But Moses took to that extent because he felt like he wanted to be the judge of this person's life. And he slayed him. But we just bring that out to let you know how deep his love was for Israel.
Right.
Go ahead, priest.
Salakia, sir, I heard you getting ready to say, George Floyd, but I was over here thinking the exact same thing. Instead of, Moses, let's bring it back to modern day. Instead of Moses witnessing, what I'm saying, that oppressor, putting his, knee on George Floyd's neck, he seen his brother and he went and slew that Egyptian, you know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
It's the equivalent of him seeing, what happened to George Floyd, and he's like, nah, that's unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? He went and did something about it.
Damn right.
So it's kind of, like a similar,
Right. Go ahead, priest.
No, Salakia, did you precept in Hebrews speaking about it?
If you want to bring it out, that's
Nah.
if you want to bring it out, that's tomorrow. But I'm
make sure that you're looking for that.
oh, lot.
Don't sweat that.
But most times, like what the brothers was bringing out, man, was heavy, man. Cause like you can't have both those, like, you know what I'm saying, like you can't have if Moses hadn't made that sacrifice to leave where he had, you know, the luxury that he had been raised in, to go, you know what I'm saying, go back to his people, then he would have never been able to be raised up to lead his people. He would have never had the zeal to do the Lord's work and lead his people out of captivity.
Right.
So, you know, like, you can't have both. He couldn't have had both. He couldn't have had the luxury of living, being raised by the oppressor and his kingdom, and then also love, you know what I'm saying, and also love his people who is being oppressed.
Right.
Like a sacrifice is required.
You hear me?
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real. And if I may real quick, Akim, like this is right here is like you said. This is why I believe he earned the right to be a leader of that people at that time,
Right.
to take his people out of that, because he was on the other side.
Right.
He was raised in the wealth. Think about that. As a baby, after his mother had the faith of the Lord. Now think about this, because anything could have got Moses. It could never been no Moses. That is why faith is so strong. This woman heard what was about to happen. She said, you know what, before I sit here and watch my baby get slaughtered, I'm going to send him down the river, and I'm going to pray about hopefully he ends up in the harmless hands and get raised up. His mother ain't know where Moses was going, but she ain't want to sit there and watch her son get slayed.
Right.
So she sent him down. And guess what? The Most High was with her. Now, check this. I was with Moses. The whoever found her, the Pharaoh's sister, I believe, daughter found Moses. Oh, that little beautiful baby. Because you know why a woman had to find him? Because a man would have killed him.
Right.
A man would have, see, that is why men go to war in Israel. Because a woman can't slay a baby. A woman can't slay another female. Like a woman don't have that in them. Right. That's a man's job. Right. But when a woman see a little baby, oh, it's so cute, you adorable. That's what she was saying. Right. So she picked up Moses, and guess what? Got that man up in the goddamn kingdom of Egypt. He seen all the glory. He was treated glory. He was treated next to the king's son. Right. He was raised, I'm talking about magnificent. He had the utmost gloriness. And you know what he did? He said, bump this glory while my people out there starving. I would rather starve with them before I watch these people keep being oppressed by these people over here, man. Right. I know this is my bloodline. Damn these riches, damn this gold, damn this treatment. I don't give a damn what they got going on in Egypt. I'm going to be about my people, man. And if we all had that heart of Moses, guess what? We would have already brought Yahweh back.
Right.
Because that's true love. He ain't know that man from a can of paint. Right. And still killed the man for a dude. See, y'all say, I'd rather die for my brother. But guess what? Moses said, but I'm dying for my brother. I'm going to kill for my brother. I'm going to commit a crime for my brother. I'm going to commit a sin for my brother because I think this is wrongdoing. And he had faith that the Most High will hear him out when it came to it. We'll forgive him, supposedly. But guess what, though? He ran. You know what I'm saying? So he had to commit. He couldn't go back because he had blood on his hands. They know who did it. So guess what? He ran. And now check this out, though. This is how you know the Most High messed with him. He went and he broke another law. He already broke one's law, murdering. Then he broke another law by marrying outside of his nation.
Right.
Because we all know he had a goddamn African woman, right? Got that African thing. You know what I'm saying? But came back. But keep going on. You gotta let them know, like, paint this picture of the brotherhood with, like you just said, the riches, the sacrifice. Like he sacrificed a good life to look over his back type of life. but gain the Most High. Because, real quick, let me finish this saying. Because the Most High only wants a humble and contrite heart. That's dope.
Right, sir. Salakia. Now, I just want to bring the precept out because it's heavy. I didn't read it, but y'all went down the whole thing, really, the precept. But to Priest Balthazar's point, you know, in order, when you make a sacrifice, see, a lot of people, man, they count what's in their hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they make bad decisions, because they look at what they have, then they try to weigh it against what someone else had, and they start trying to pick and choose off of what they can weigh, right?
Yeah,
that kind
right.
of mind is a calculated mind, and the Lord don't deal with that. Because when you make a sacrifice, what you're giving up, you don't know what's going to come in return.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have to do that by faith. It takes faith to make that sacrifice. So
that's right.
What you brought out earlier, right, about his mother. This is what it starts at verse 24. Salakia. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11. Salakia, verse 23. By faith, Moses, when he was born, was hid 3 months of his parents, because they saw he was a proper child, and they were not afraid of the king's commandment. Man. So they knew that the order was out, a kill order,
right.
For all the Israelite boys, you know what I'm saying, born in that nation. Right. And they made a sacrifice of their own lives to save this one child, not knowing that he would end up becoming the leader of a whole nation.
Right.
That's why abortion is such a wicked crime that our women commit, because they rather kill a child, right, to how they live their best life, right, but they don't even know that they could be birthing the priest that comes in that bring your house shine back.
Damn, that's heavy.
What if Salakia, and God forbid, but what if Commander General Yohana's mother had decided to be selfish and go out there and live her best life, man? Where would we be right now? You know what I'm saying? But it said by faith, they hit Moses, man, and spared him, because they recognized he's a good child. And the Lord used her faith, and then he became a leader. Salakia, verse 24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? And so I'm going to jump down to verse 27, what you said, Alwan. Verse 27. By faith he forsook Egypt, not fearing the wrath of the king, for he endured as seeing him who is invisible. So
man, hey, good night. Heavy. Go ahead,
Most High
yeah,
Christ.
goddamn right. That was the Most High. Goddamn right. Let's get it.
Most High Christ, and that was Most High Christ. See, y'all breaking that down. That was painting a picture of the gravity of sacrifices that we need to make and the cost of us not making those sacrifices. Like just like the brother said, like what if Moses had been slaughtered in amongst his people instead of, you know what I'm saying, being raised up? What if what if he didn't make that sacrifice?
Right.
What, you know what I'm saying? Like, then, you know, who knows where we'll be right now? Like,
that's right.
Who knows? But we will, like, that, and it's so heavy because that's like we will never know what we can, you know what I'm saying, where we can go until we make that type of sacrifice, until we make certain sacrifices. Now, can I get 1 John chapter 2 verse 15? Like, just imagine, like, what are we holding ourselves back from? What are we holding ourselves back from for not making those sacrifices?
Right.
Like, we are, you know what I'm saying, like, in the world, you know what I'm saying, we so afraid because there's so much things around us, like, to kill us, to, you know what I'm saying, put us, you know, keep us on the bottom, to keep us, you know what I'm saying, struggling. So we're afraid to make certain sacrifices, like, you know what I'm saying, like separating from our oppressor, because we don't know, you know what I'm saying, we don't know what's gonna come after that.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying, once you get into these scriptures and learn your culture and learn where you're from,
right?
You know what I'm saying, learn where learn who your power is and what you need to do to serve your power,
right?
Then you know that, you know, the kingdom is at hand.
Damn right.
And all it requires is a sacrifice.
That's right.
Man, priest, I'm telling you, what you bringing out is heavy, man, because, like, okay, check this out, right? people are scared to make a sacrifice because they feel like it's a loss, right? And
That's
they
right.
don't see in their head. They're like, I don't see how I'm gonna benefit out of this. I don't wanna lose everything that I got, and I don't know what I'm gonna get in return, right? But the deep part is that one of the first things that the Most High taught our people was sacrifice.
That's right.
Right? He taught it because why? You're gonna have to make it regardless.
Right.
Now see, the sacrifices that the Lord taught us to make were to gain power. You dig what I'm saying? It was and by power I mean the knowledge of Him. You know what I'm saying? By being able to walk in faith and knowing that we have a covenant and a relationship with Him. So Him teaching us how to sacrifice was saying, look, you're gonna have to make them anyway, but you need to make them with me. Because see, I'm a God of covenant. I'm a God who keeps my word.
That's right.
I break my word, right? But what we do is, man, because we don't want to give up ourselves, we sacrifice what we want to sacrifice.
That's right.
And then we end up having to sacrifice even more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't do things the way the Most High tells us to do it, and then what we end up losing? We end up sacrificing more time, sacrificing more energy to do what? To have to sacrifice some more, man.
Right.
Work a 12-hour job, work a 14-hour job. And, you know what I'm saying? We are having to take care of having all these responsibilities, child support,
Damn right.
baby mamas, all types of situations going on, and we end up having to do what? Sacrifice even more. And then what do we have those as? Excuses about why we can't sacrifice to God.
Damn.
When he was trying to teach how to do it in the first place.
Right.
Damn
you know what I'm
right.
saying? Salakia, priest.
No sweat. You know, because the thing about it is, you know, like he was saying, you know, we don't want to, you know, sacrifice because we don't know what's at the end. You know, but if I could bring out a precept real quick.
Go ahead.
Matthew 6:33. But seek ye first the kingdom of God
Right.
and His righteousness, and all these things should be added unto you. We can't worry about those other things. You know what I'm saying? We have to keep our eye on the prize.
That's right.
Which is, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh Shah, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
His law, statutes, and commandments.
Damn right.
We seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and then everything will be added unto you.
That's right. Hey, you know what? Hey, priest Salakia, if I could go.
No, most
No,
unclear.
okay,
Most-
you know what
most-
I'm
most
saying?
unclear.
Gotta ask his brother, you know, that brotherhood, because this is class right now. I'm just a guest on the side for him, you hear me? But anyway, check this out, man. You're right. And you know what? I'm gonna give you I'm gonna take it personal. I'm gonna make it personal real quick. Like, everybody know, you know, all the men know that we had major council last week. You know what I'm saying? Right. The nation. That's all the ISUPK schools on the earth. Right. Now, I'm gonna say this. When we got ordered to all men to be there, you know what I said? Now think about this. There's another sacrifice. That week was my daughter week. Right. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you a little personal story. Now, I only get to see my daughter every 2 weeks. So, it's already been 2 weeks and past, you heard me? Now, my daughter waiting on me to come pick up, but I had to make a phone call because, like what Preacher just brought out, I see the kingdom of heaven first. Right. So, and also, you get to put that precept up when they say, choose me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Love me more than your children, your mother, your father. Pull that scripture for me while I explain this story real quick about this sacrifice. So you know what I did? See, my baby girl, she's 6 years old. She don't understand. She know I'm a priest and everything, you know what I'm saying? If you keep up with us, you know, baby girl episode, that's our little TV series, our Facebook series we got going on. But anyway, she know what I do. And I told her, you know, he's going to come first. Now, she don't understand that. She probably thought I flaked on her or, you know, whatever the case may be. But I told my daddy, you know what I'm saying? I told my dad, like, say, let him know I love her and I ain't going to be able to see her this weekend, you heard me? I got to go out of town and her priest business. Now, of course, you know, he probably didn't even say it like that. Oh, your daddy don't love you. Anyway, that's beside the point. Right. But she don't realize what her father is doing. I'm making a sacrifice from going out to IHOP or making her day great to please the Lord, because it's about seeking the kingdom of heaven, man. Because one thing I do know is, if I do my due diligence, if I follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, and if I give all I have, I at least can say I will be happy, even if I get my head chopped off. Right. I can at least say, baby, I attempted to get us to the kingdom of heaven. And because I follow the scriptures. Can you put that precept for me? Go and give it to me.
Come on, sir. The book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
You hear that? I don't think they heard you, man. Because see, that word hate is in it.
Right.
But see, the society then got the game, got our people minds messed up. They got them with a thing that's called stinking thinking.
Right.
They think that you supposed to love your mother, your father, your daughter, your son, and even yourself.
Right.
But once you realize that he died for your wickedness while you was out there smoking that weed, right, or blowing that rod, right, or prostituting, or selling women, or doing the crack, or selling the crack, he died for you. Right. That is why he said, hate yourself. Because you're going to hate yourself through the wickedness that you have done because you know you deserve death. Right. So that scripture right there, I pray. This ain't the Christian scripture, man. This scriptures of the Bible. This is the true followers of the Most High. This is the true believers of Jesus Christ. That's what I like to say. Read that one more time. Because the true believers is going to do this. Is going to know about this.
The book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 26, and it reads, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother.
Stop right there. Do you know why he said you're going to hate your father and your mother? Because they did not train you the right way you should go. They stuck to the wicked society ways because they didn't want to seek the righteous way. Now they got you eating pork, shrimp, lobster, crab, celebrating birthdays, Christmas, all these pagan holidays. Right. That is why you should hate your mother and your father. Keep going.
Come on, sir. And wife, and children, and brethren, and sisters, yea, his own life also. He cannot be my disciple.
And you know why you supposed to hate all them things? Because at once upon a time, if they not changed, think about this. If a brother is dating a sister that don't believe in this truth that you're following, right, you should hate them. Right. Because they're sinning. But you know what? They don't realize the love that you have for them because they're going to get salvation through you keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments if the Most High choose you. Right. But they don't need to understand your work, but you understand your work. You see what I'm saying? Your children, just think about it. You got to go to their grandparents, right? Their grandparents, oh, your mama ain't here. Your father ain't here. Eat this hot dog. You know, it's pork. You know what I'm saying? Eat this corn dog. We don't care. God made it all. We can eat it all. Right. They don't know the Bible. So that is why you should hate that. And then think about this. All of the things you were doing before the truth, right, why you should hate yourself. Right. You was out there lost, breaking all the laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You ain't give a damn about nothing. I don't know your past life. Like, you want to know about Rob Mills, Murder Mills? God damn. I'ma just say that, you heard me? That nigga there should be dead already. Right. But I am Karab now, man. That's right. See, this is why I was sacrifice of seeing my daughter. I was sacrifice of going out on a date with my complaining rib. I will sacrifice of calling my mother on Mother's Day, right, my father's on Father's Day. Right. You know, you're not going to get no birthday present from me. Right. You're not going to get no happy birthday from me. Right. So, guess what? I'm doing it for my daughters in my ribs, right, sanctuary. So they can have sanctuary through me. Right. Go ahead, Pre, what you going to say?
If I may, you know, that scripture that he brought out was heavy because that tells you if you don't do that, you know what I'm saying, what you can't do. If I can't,
hit it one more time.
That tells you if you do that. You know
Go ahead.
Matthew 19:29. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life.
You mind if I break that down? Check this out. Oh my God. Start from the top real quick. Ooh. Salaki, you mind if I break it down? You want to break it down? Because I don't want to take up your line. Listen, I don't want to take up your client now. All right. Let me, oh my God. Please. Bob, good shot.
Again, Matthew chapter 19, verse 29. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life.
So check this out. If your mother and your father, your household started hating you because you wanted to follow the Most High, because it say His name's sake, not your name's sake, not your grandma's name's sake, not your pastor's name's sake, His name's sake. His namesake is who you know as Jesus Christ, but who we know as Yahweh Shah. Now check this out, man. What this scripture is saying is so heavy because when you say, Mama, I'm not gonna call you on Mother's Day, or Mama, I'm not gonna celebrate Thanksgiving, Mama, I'm not gonna celebrate Christmas, Mama, I don't care. This is my child. She's not gonna know. I'm not gonna give her no birthday party. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give her no birthday cake, have her a birthday hat, have her some goddamn birthday balloons and all that nonsense, have her out there spinning around in circles, something slap a goddamn pinata on her birthday. Because you know why? She ain't choose her birthday. Now, this is my thing. What's your parents say to you when you come in the truth, when you still start saying, Mama, Daddy, that's not in the Bible. We can't eat pork, shrimp, lobster, crab. You've been eating it your whole life. I'm not eating it no more, goddammit. Right. Because the Bible say don't eat it. Right. You thought Christ died for us to eat pork, shrimp, lobster, crab? Where is your faith at? Oh, matter of fact, you think Christ died for us to celebrate birthdays, Halloween? Think about this. The scriptures say don't take parts in no witches, no wizardry. But guess what people want to do on Halloween? Dress up as witches and wizards. You're going against the Bible. So you know then you're going against your king. So that guess what that make you? Mama, father, brother, sister, wicked children that get older and want to depart from their ways. Guess what they make them? Antichrist. Right. You're going against the scriptures. You're going against Yahweh Shah. I cannot follow you no more. Right. So guess what? Now you're in a cult. You're not doing that ain't the Lord. The Lord don't talk like that. You don't know the Bible. You just know the Christian church. Right. That's why we say in Isupk, Christianity is a hell of a drug. It's the worst drug on the planet. Now, check this out though, before I lose my train of thought. Christ also said this. If you don't, hold on real quick. I just lost my train of thought. You better come back up though. God damn it. It's so heavy too. It's gonna come back, class. I must go ahead.
But while you think on that, the irony of it is how you say that they say we in the cult, but the Christian church is the biggest cult on the face of the earth.
That's right. And guess what? I got it. In John, it says, if you love this world, that the world hates you. That's the scripture you're about to bring up? Okay. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave it to you then, Salakia. You see how it happens, though? No, I'm just saying, when you can see this, I'll Salakia. Like, when you start breaking stuff down, you can just pull a precept in your head, it's going to pop up. But I just want to let you know, I'm not going to step on your scripture. But my priest is about to get to this thing. And it's so heavy because if the world love you, so why do you think he will love you? You're doing something that the world loves. Right. You're doing exactly what society wants you to do. Right. So why is it that you feel as if you deserve his love? Because you know what you did? You trade your love, or you trade your ways for the seat they love. Right. You ain't want to stand strong and up stern like Christ did. Because if Christ loved everybody, why did he get on that cross? Right. Why did they have that man walking and beating him as if he stole something? Right. If Christ loved the world, Come on, ask yourself that. Why do you got to get hung the way that? Why you get persecuted the way that you got persecuted, mate? This man got beat so goddamn bad, man. That it made the goddamn king feel bad about it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Who told him they can do it to him? Like, I'm just saying, man. Like, you gotta realize that, because this man was innocent. And he died for arsoning behinds, man. So, Keisha with alopecia that out there sucking all the rod to have a second chance to come to school.
Right. That's right.
He died for the homosexual Lil Nas that's out there talking about whatever he talking about, misleading the youth. He died for him to get his act together, for him to be like that old homosexual Christian that was in that church playing with the Most High, talking about, I'm not gay no more. Right. He died for niggas like that to come back to him, literally though. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta look around. He died for these gangbangers. He died for the cartel that's out there chopping off heads, man. He died for all this wickedness. Now ask yourself this. Could you make that sacrifice for your own brothers? Would you die knowing that the near future would take, I don't know how long it was, I'm not going to speak on that, but to deal with all of this Sodom and Gomorrah going on, all of this smoking and deceitfulness going on, all this unbrotherly stuff going on, everything that the world is doing today going on, you think that would you die for this? Ask yourself that. Would you have died for this? Because we're not there yet. Go ahead, priest.
The Most High Christ, get out of here. It's like you got that First John. Most High Christ, Bible show.
No sweat. The book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Right. Right. So that like these brothers were just saying, if you love the world, if you love this kingdom and the things that are the wickedness that's going on in this kingdom, right, then you have nothing to do with the Most High. And you are prolonging our people, you are prolonging your suffering for your lack of sacrifice.
Right.
Like the brothers brought out earlier, like we are afraid to make a certain sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? We're afraid to make a certain sacrifice because we feel like we're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? We gonna take an L. But you know what I'm saying? The Most High makes it clear the sacrifices that we need to make and what, you know what I'm saying, the fruits that we're gonna get from that. He's telling you love not the world. So if you love getting high, if you love your oppressor, if you love going to, you know what I'm saying, if you love whores and being a whore and a whoremonger, if you love the things of this world, then the love of the Most High is not in you. You know what I'm saying, the love, you can't love your people. Right. You can't love the kingdom that is to come after this kingdom falls. If you're helping hold this kingdom up. If you're playing your role in this kingdom, in this wickedness, right? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say, can I go on that thing real quick? Oh no, go ahead. You say it first.
Quick, so like, the topic gave me the scripture because I think this is the scripture you was trying to hone in on. John 15 and 19. If ye were of the world, the world would love his own.
That's right.
But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out the world, therefore the world hateth you.
Right. So check this out, man. You out there getting persecuted from your so-called old friends, your mothers, your fathers, your aunties, your uncles. When they start saying, "Oh, you done changed," that's right. Oh, you're not yourself no more. That's right. Oh, you being funny. That's right. Guess what? Cause I'm being funny. Cause what? I don't want to eat your bologna. I don't want to eat your ham and cheese sandwiches. I don't want to eat your shrimp pay no more. I don't want to go out with you no more because all you like to do, homeboy, is deal with these heathens, women. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you're attracted to is the heathen women. Blonde hair, blue eyes, chingy eyes. You know, that is what you, big foreheads, place in the lips, women. I don't do that. I want the black, Hispanic, Native Indians.
Right.
You know, you hand me what the Lord told me I can get. I got 12 flavors to choose from. But you want the other, but see, you don't want the 12 flavors, you heard me? Right. You want to go outside. You want that you being exotic. Right. You're not even realizing, man, your women is exotic. Right. That is the epitome of exotic. Right. So while you running around here trying to date outside what the Lord gave you, right. He gave you the best of the best. Right. See, you don't want the chicken and the turkey you know what I'm saying, in the steak. You want the shrimp. You want the dirty lobsters. Right. You want the oysters. You want the what's that goddamn thing they be eating? You want the pangolin. You want the goddamn meat. Give me some more nasty stuff. You want the clams. You want the rat, bat, and the cat. Well, what else is? Who? You want the snakes. You want everything unlawful. But see, you want the stuff that's gonna give you a heart attack. You want the stuff that's gonna give you gout. You want you just talk like a priest, right? With that, so you want the stuff that's gonna give you cancer. But see, what we do on this side, we gonna keep that stuff that keep us right. We gonna keep that stuff that gonna keep our heart beating on the type of time it's supposed to be beating going. Right. See, we gonna keep our blood pressure down. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what the Most High want for His children. Do you not understand that? He don't want your blood pressure high by dealing with Becky.
Right. Damn.
See, He wants your blood pressure low by dealing with Mercedes. You understand? But see, you don't understand it though. You gotta keep up with my lingo. So you know, go ahead, preach. I'm gonna break it down to you, heard me. They don't understand.
So real quick.
Talk to me.
Like I said, again, the irony of it is, the scriptures say that the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. So because the wicked possesses this earth,
right?
If you are wicked, you will be accepted. But if you are righteous, you won't be accepted.
That's right.
That's why, you know what I'm saying? It says if you are of the world would love you, you know what I'm saying? But if you are not, the world would hate you. They want you to be like them. Wow. And you have to be like them. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're different, now you're an alien. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
And that was happening.
And you know what the scriptures call it? Being holy. See, holy is set apart. I got you, priest. When you set yourself apart from the world, man, the world gonna hate you, man. And let me tell you like this. What they say, if you got haters, you're doing something right. So what's the point of being hated? Y'all say it all the goddamn time. If I got haters, I'm doing something right. But guess what though? Y'all they using the wrong context. See, because the one that said they being hated on are the same one that bring the laws, the laws, statutes, the commandments of the Most High. They still celebrating birthdays, eating shrimp, pork, lobster, crab. Now, when we get hated on, it's because you know why? We don't do none of that. We done open, like they like to say, they woke. We are really woke. Because now we understand that we've been lied to our whole lives. So you know what we did? We didn't do 360, because 360 comes back around. We did a 180. We did a pot SAR. And went the opposite way. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Tapazar.
No, it's a lot, man, because what Priest Coffers I was bringing out, man, it's really heavy, man, because, when he say love not the world, it's like Pac said, you know what I mean? It's against all lies, man. Right? You dig what I'm saying? And that's why, even with, in conjunction with Kahanga Bar said, the whole world is wicked.
Right.
See Christ, but what Christ is saying is, look, man, know that the world hated me before I hated you. So
right.
What he's really saying is look, when you have to step away from your family, even though your family has you feeling like you wasn't worth nothing,
right,
or have you feeling guilty about who you were as a person, or they didn't raise you right or teach you right, but you have a connection to your family, there's still a love there, even though you feel like it's like a love-hate relationship. And it's hard to break them ties, but Christ is saying, look, man, that's why in front of his disciples, he was like, man, it's like your mother and your brothers outside. He was like, who is my mother, my brother? Right. And he pointed to his disciples. He said, "This is my mother and my brother and my father."
That's
Do
right.
The will of my Father who is in heaven.
Right.
All right. But you gotta go through that process of standing alone for a minute.
do. Right. You do.
But the heavier part that Preachers All is really bringing out is that brotherhood is a weapon. See, in the ISUPK, man, listen, you gonna make a sacrifice and it's gonna feel like you all alone. But that's why you gotta lean on the brotherhood. You gotta lean on the Adawanium. You gotta lean on the sisters. You gotta get counsel. It's there to support you in that exodus from the world, man, from leaving darkness and going into that marvelous light, man. That's why you have to hold on to your people. But when you separate yourself, doing your own thing, being independent, all you're doing is making yourself a target for the wolves, man. See, wolves love a sheep that think is smarter than a flock.
That's right.
Wolves love that, man. Wolves love a sheep that, I'm thinking for myself. No sweat. Because when you walk wandering by yourself, that's when the wolves plot. But see, when you amongst the flock, they slower to move on the flock. Because they know everybody will turn and trample their ass. And that's them demons, man.
Real right.
On your own, man.
That's right.
And that's why people are afraid to
Yes.
step out and make that sacrifice, because they'd rather be amongst all the demons or amongst all the darkness because it's comfortable. Where
Good
everybody's
night.
Everybody being a hoe. Everybody out here selling crack. Everybody out here going to the strip club. Everybody doing this. So you feel like you're comfortable in that. But to walk away from that, it's a scary thing.
Damn,
because
no.
That's what it takes courage. You can't be a coward.
That's right.
The truth, man. You gotta stand 10 toes down, man. Like,
Go ahead.
It's a lot, man. I don't mean, you know what I'm saying?
Man, no, handle your business.
But what, Thomas are saying is so heavy because I'm going to show you how the Lord works, you know what I'm saying? Like, he takes you up out of the world and takes you from your family, you know
right.
But then he puts you in this truth and you have a bigger family.
Man.
And that's so heavy because now your family has, like the scriptures just say, you know what I'm saying? Like, you serve him, you seek him further, he'll give you 100-fold.
100-fold.
Grown 100-fold.
That's right.
One more thing. Not only has my family grown 100-fold, you know what I'm saying? The righteousness in my family, you know what I'm saying? Has grown 100-fold.
That's right. Good night.
You know what I'm saying? If I could, you know what I'm saying? Real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, people hate the ISUPK because our brotherhood. And because it's we are so tight. We want body. That's the reason why you would hate somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because we stand firm on what we believe in.
That's right.
We don't give a damn about the world. We don't give a damn about Christmas. We don't give a damn about smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? People see that. That's why they hate Christ. Because Christ don't give a damn what they say. You know what I'm saying? What the world say, how he should act. But Christians say people hate them too. No, they don't hate Christians. They sympathize with them, man.
Right.
They ain't for a Christian. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They hate us because we do the work of the Most High.
Right.
Y'all do the work of the Most High. What they do is sit on the behind and do fairy tales.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And ISUPK, we do the work of the Most High. We do the same thing Christ is doing. That's why the preacher earlier, also talking about saying, like, we do how you know his disciples? Because we do the will of his Father, man. Right. You know
That's right. Damn right. Goddamn right, man.
The Most High in Christ. That was, can I get Deuteronomy 28:1? And what's so heavy about like what all the brothers brought out was just very heavy, because what we're sacrificing is what we're sacrificing is well worth the sacrifice. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we're giving up is very small compared to what the Most High is trying to give us. But we're so stubborn and undisciplined and stiff-necked that we are choosing mediocrity. We're choosing mediocre things over the glory that we're, you know what I'm saying, that the Most High wants to give his people in his name. Like we have to learn, we have to learn how to make these sacrifices, and we're not going to learn how to make these sacrifices until we get into these scriptures. Right. And you know what I'm saying, and learn our culture. Because right now we're just we're settling for what we've been taught. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the Most High in the scriptures, he makes it clear cut what he expects from us, and the reward that sacrifice is gonna
Damn
yield.
right.
So you know what I'm saying? That takes the mystery out of it. Baba Kashaf, if you could bring it up.
No sweat, priest. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
See, in that scripture, he's making it very clear cut what he's expecting out of his people. And if you do what he's expecting, then you'll be set on high above all nations. But right now, we can't get out of the condition that we're in because we're envying our oppressor and we want to be like our oppressor. We don't want to be above our oppressor. We don't want to rule over this earth. We want to be like our oppressor. We want to drive the, you know what I'm saying, the cars that your oppressor drives. You know what I'm saying? We want to live in the neighborhoods that your oppressor lives in.
Right.
But the Most High has something, because good night, like, what your oppressor don't got no flavor.
That's right.
So you're envying, you know what I'm saying? The Most High is what the Most High and what he, you know, his laws, the laws that he gave you is what gives you your salt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but instead of taking your salt and, you know what I'm saying, ruling over, you know what I'm saying, being a ruler, you are envying your oppressor, and that's taking your seed, it's taking your salt away, it's taking your flavor away. To where, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know what I'm saying, you can't be a better oppressor than the damn devil that the Bible speaks of.
You can't.
Like, you can't copy after your oppressor and then expect to be separate from your oppressor, man. Like, we have to sacrifice the tiny gains, the little bit of clout, the little bit of feel good that we get from being like our oppressor, and just do what the Most High said, because he wants you to be above. Your tiny mind wants to be like your oppressor. He wants you to be above your oppressor.
Damn right. Go ahead real quick, man. I got to say something about this scripture. This is one of my favorite scriptures. Now, I ain't going to lie to you, man. Like, if we would have hearkened back in the day and realized what this scripture really meant, the blacks, Hispanics, of Indians wouldn't be in this predicament.
Right.
That we're in today. And and I'm going to tell you the predicament that we are in, man. Like, we're down so much to the point that the warfare is amongst ourselves.
Right.
Think about that real quick. The warfare is amongst ourselves. That's come with the gangs. Right. That comes, matter of fact, I'm gonna go deeper than that. That comes with the dysfunctional families. Right. That comes with when the sisters and the brothers be gossiping. Think about that, man. You got the little things that's in our way. To the point of you don't want, see why we're we're in Deuteronomy, right? We're in the Torah. We're in the Torah. We're not in Tanakh right now. We're in the Torah. So while we're in the Torah, this is the book of the laws, man. And he just told us, man, we can be above all nations. But see, we done been hit with the 52 fakes so hard, with the oppressor left and right so hard, it done knocked us silly to the point that we have a warfare against each other, to the point that God's chosen people can't recognize God's chosen people. We're, like he just said, like the preacher brought out, we want to be the oppressor so bad that we are oppressing ourselves.
Right.
It's to the point that you only have bullies in your neighborhood because they want to be like the oppressor.
Right.
Think about that. You got another black man trying to take from another black man. Right. You got another Mexican man trying to take from another Mexican man. And they call genocide?
Right.
Right.
That is self-hatred.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when the hell are we going to wake up and take charge of our life? Because it's only so long we can go on this way. They are still doing things in our face to show us how much we hate each other. That George Floyd incident showed us, because guess what? Guess who recorded that? A black man.
Right.
Or a black sister. Regardless, black men was out there.
That's right. That's right.
It don't take away from the fact.
Right.
You sat there and watched another race put their knee on your own people's neck for over 9 minutes till he died. He died crying out for his mama. Like, that there is sickening to me.
Right.
When the hell are we going to come back to knowing who the hell we are, to our laws, statutes, and commandments, to show that the other heathens that we are the salt of this earth?
Right.
When are we going to quit hating ourselves to love one another? See, you want to be the biggest and baddest person on your street that you don't own. You want to get all the clout by oppressing your brothers that they already oppressed. You want to, sisters, you want to talk bad and bring down another sister for what? What is it about her? Because she's the same as you. Y'all ain't neither one of y'all got a long ass hair. Neither, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all both might got big booties. Y'all both might be cute, but y'all both hate each other. But you're goddamn right. But that's the thing though. Y'all don't want to, you know why y'all do that type of stuff? It's because you hate each other.
Right.
You hate yourself.
Right.
Our sisters got so much insecurity right now, even the men, that they go on Instagram seeking likes. This is my thing. When you think that your ass is an asset, you playing games with yourself.
Right.
Because guess what that ass was made for? That's right. That's right. But this wickedness of the oppressor that made you think that the dunk-a-dunk, I got y'all, the dunk-a-dunk was the thing to do. That's right. But I'm going to say this, though, man, it goes deeper than that, though. I got you, priest. I ain't going to forget about you. Tell me why this. This is why it hurts so much, man. Because even when we start getting brothers in the truth, they don't rely on this word because they don't believe in it.
Right.
To the point that they get to gossiping and doing nonsense like women.
Right.
Like the man, if I'm not mistaken, the Corinthians, it say they gave an order. It was the Most High, Christ, the man, the woman, and the children. It goes so forth.
Right.
But when you can't distinct who wearing the pants in a relationship, that man is the woman.
Right.
Facts. Right. When you got your woman ruling you, like I'm gonna put it like this. I seen actually the prophets, man, and you know my yacht broke this down so goddamn me. One West, he was like, let me tell you something. If your woman has, because it was a question that was asked, a brother say, hey, if your woman makes more money than you, can she rule over you, or is it okay to let her run stuff? That nigga say, what? Right. That ain't what the scriptures say. He said, you know what you just do? When my woman make more money than me, guess what that means? I'm going to say Most High in Christ, because that ain't her money. That's our money. If you want to be technical, that's my money. But you're going to make it because you know what I'm doing? I'm out here risking my life for your behind. Now check this out, though. It gets deeper than that, though. So the dude was like, do I submit to her? What do I do? What? My wife was like, no. You stand up and be a man, and you let her know this. She brought up a situation, right? When it was down, that get him trying to open up a business anyway. The mother, I guess, lending the woman some money, and I guess the girl was like, oh, I'll pay you back. You know, y'all can say, hold on. He pulled her to the side like, hey, you tell her we gonna pay her back. Don't you ever make me look less of a man because you making more money than me. Because you making this money that the oppressor allowing you to make. Don't you ever do that because you are not better than me. You're not worth more than me. You make the money because the oppressor wants you to make this money, man. Do not play with me like that. Don't ever make me look less as a man because you know why? I'm your man. So this is how you want your man to look, to perceive in front of your family? You got some issues.
That's right.
See, and that is a strong man. Because regardless of the woman's status, you gotta realize this. It's practical. You still a woman. Guess that's good. You know why? Because the Proverbs 31 woman, well, she had businesses. She sold. You know what the man did? He was known in the gates. The only way you get known in the gates by having time to do the work.
Right.
You can't get known in the gates by sitting up under your woman being a yes ma'am. You have to take charge because you best to believe something, man. If a goddamn man or an intruder coming in the house, who that woman gonna look to? Who's she gonna look to? She's gonna wake your ass up. Somebody in the house. Get him. Get him. No, not. I got him. You just lay down. You let me know that when a woman does that. See, this is why this scripture is so strong. This 28:1. See, if the women would have just understood who they culture and played their role, instead of trying to assert the man, guess what? We would have already had the nation. If these brothers would have quit killing one another and quit oppressing one another and realize that we all eating serve sandwiches and bologna sandwiches, was raised the same goddamn way in the same project, the same ghetto, the same boroughs, you know what would have happened?
Right.
We won't be in this situation. So just uplift each other, goddammit. Guess what? The Chinese people uplift each other in this society. The goddamn white man uplift each other in this society, man. They take action. While we down here procrastinating.
Right.
Playing crabs in the bucket.
Right.
Hating on one of another to the point that we hate each other so damn much, we kill the same person that look like us, talk like us, move like us. That is why we ain't ruling the nation. Because we got to get out of this self-hatred that the goddamn oppressor done put on us, man. We got to come out the psychological chains of slavery to start breaking that, meaning the field nigga and the house nigga. We got to understand we the same goddamn nigga. Right. Ain't a such thing as a field nigga in a listen, think about this. What's the difference of a field nigga and a house nigga when y'all both niggas? You both slaves.
Right.
Yo, women get took the same goddamn way the field nigga get took. Right. All you in there is looking good for that goddamn company, man. Right. You out there, guess what? You can make jokes though. You can be a clown nigga, but you can't laugh. You gotta laugh in a barrel, or you get your tongue cut off. You get your feet cut off. You get your skin made into leather couches. See, that's the irony of the truth, man. When the hell is we gonna wake up and do what? Read that one more time and you can break out your point, priest. Read that 28:1 one more time. When are we gonna get to this level? Because see, it's already been given to us. See, I'm gonna say this. If we would have followed this, maybe Yahweh wouldn't have to be born. But he knew we were gonna be hard-headed people. So he had to bring a savior to us to die for our wickedness. Go ahead.
Come on, sir. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1, and it reads, "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments."
No, do some of his commandments.
To do all his commandments.
Do the one that sound good to you.
To do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Israel, we got a problem. They're the solution. He gave us multiple solutions. But go ahead, preach. Make your point.
No, Shalaki, so I didn't have a point. It was a question.
My fault.
It was a question.
Go ahead, answer.
Sister Sharice.
Talk to me.
She said she asked for a breakdown of the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 13 through 16.
Okay, do you want to break that down, or you want to get it, or you want to keep going on with your lesson, and I will hit her up later on? Go ahead and get it.
Get it, yeah.
Go ahead and get
what
it.
What is it, Matthew?
5:13 through 16.
You go ahead and read it.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead and get it.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 13. Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost its savor, wherewith shall it be salted?
Stop right there. Good night. If you lose your flavor, think about this, man. When something is salty, just think of something fresh. When it loses its sauce, anything, it becomes, think about this real quick. When your chicken ain't got no seasoning on it, it's bland. You ain't got nothing. It ain't gonna taste good. You have no flavor. You know why? Because you went back to what we're talking about. You adopted. You want to love the world, and you want the world's love. So you're gonna tread your ways. The salt is the law, statutes, the commandments. Keep going.
Is it thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden underfoot of men?
I mean, that is plain and simple. Basically saying, do you want to get thrown out and get stumped on by men? Like, Sharice, to me, it's for them knuckleheads. You know what I'm saying? It's them Israelites that give up the truth. It's them Israelites that know the truth. It's your pastors. It should goddamn me, Martin Luther Kings. It should goddamn me, what's his name? Al Sharptons. It's the ones that took the gift, that made their heart cold, and they lost their salt. Now they ain't about their people no more. That's basically what he's saying.
Right.
Keep going. What's the other one? You already broke down 16?
No, it's just 14.
Oh, they were just 14?
That's 13, 14.
Okay, go ahead.
Verse 14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid.
You know why? If we follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, and it actually ties into the scripture we just brought out, to Deuteronomy 28:1, we will be above all nations. Right. Meaning, our holiness, we are so set apart, we supposed to teach the heathens how to live. Our light will be so bright, it can't be hidden. You can't, let me tell you something, man. I don't know. Somebody give me an example of something that can't be hidden, that just so goddamn bright. The sun. You can't hide the sun when it's out. You know what I'm saying? That's the best example I can give you. That light is so goddamn bright, you will know when it's daytime. Because it's going to light up whatever it's light up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to get into it. It's going to light up everything. It's going to bring that radiance on you. You hear me? Because that light is so bright. Keep going.
Verse 15, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel.
Good night.
But on a candlestick.
I bet you want to get it. Go ahead.
No, so like if I could, just real quick to that, just to, keep it simple and short, we grow up taught or learning to fit in. He's saying you got to stand out.
Right.
Your culture, your identity, and stand out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not trying to fit in, you're trying to stand out. That's what separate is. That's what being holy is being separate.
Damn
being
right.
set apart. So when they see you, they're like, what's going on with him? What's going on with her? You know what I'm saying? They have to ask a question because you don't look like everybody else.
Damn right.
But a lot of times, but then to this next scripture is neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel. That's these fake Israelite groups that want to meet in the house. You don't see them on the street corners. You don't see them doing no work. You don't see them in a kuna bringing supplies.
Damn right.
And the truth to the Haitian brothers.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? They off on their laptops making commentary. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
They got their pom-poms cheerleading, but they not in the game. You understand?
Right.
You know what I mean? So you don't light a candle to put it up under a bushel. You understand? You don't hide that light. You set it out so everybody can see.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? So
Like basically check this out. It's just the same thing as when we go to Walmart or any stores with our culture on. When I'm saying our culture, our fringes, because that's the law. Our meat trees, our war bands, our Sugar Davis on our necks. People ask questions, man. I get every time I step out, it has not been my priestly or my cultural outfit. I have not been stopped. Asked, oh my God, I know what you're doing. I know what's going on. Are you what I think you are? Damn right, I'm an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? I'm a child of God. So are you. The thing is, I know my culture, and you need to come learn yours. Point blank, period. Keep going. Do we got anything left?
Come. And it giveth light unto all that are in the house.
Good night.
Verse 16. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Check this out. Like Priest Topador just said, man. When we go out there and make mentions to Acuna, when you hear about the Kentucky 8, that's our light shining. That is people saying, oh my God, they gotta be, think about this. Who the hell goes to a category 4 threat with the cartels in America? Name one Blood Crip, Vice Lord, the Disciples, any gang in America that will go to Acuna for any goddamn thing. And where's the threat category 4? I'll wait. You can't. Only the men of the Lord, with their light shining like the sun, with their light shining bright, so mankind can say, oh my God, the Lord is real. Let me glorify. Who do y'all worship? Who are y'all? We are the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander General Yohana that, hey, listen, that follows Christ, that follows the Bible. We are the biblical Hebrews, man. We are the true prophets and priests on this earth. We are God's chosen, man. That's who we are. Guess what that does? Glorify the Most High. They start saying, the water Yahweh was shot. Do you know what I'm saying? Because of us, man. That is what it means to let your light shine, man. No one but the ISUPK can follow the laws and statutes and the commandments of the Most High, man. That's just what that is, man. You can't, it don't get no better than us. That's why you think we say we the home of the truth. Because we know who the ruler of this nation is, man. But y'all still trying to figure it out. Y'all vote every 4 years for a nation that can't save you.
Right.
Go ahead, priest.
Yes, like it, sir. This is real heavy because, you know, we are the lights of the world, the ISUPK under commanding General Yohana, man. That's right. And in the Bible, light is a metaphor for knowledge and understanding.
That's right.
And after we went down to Mexico and we shed more light and more understanding on the world and on those brothers and sisters on the border, everybody started to flock to that light. Fake Israelites, Black Panthers wanted to come and chase us and get the glory that it is to serve God's people, man.
That's right.
Because we did not hide our light under a bushel like everybody else does.
That's right.
All these fake Israelites. We didn't hide the knowledge that we have. We didn't hide it from our brothers. We didn't say that we got the kingdom and that's enough. We serve the Lord in spirit and in truth in this house.
So like,
that's right.
It's like the porch light, bring all the insects out.
Damn right. Go ahead, Abazaya.
You know, if I could, I'm gonna can I hear me? You know, if I could, you know what I'm saying? So the light, like the priest said, the light is the law, statute, commandment. We follow that, you know what I mean? We're gonna let it show. You know what I mean? And we went to Acuna, people, the Haitians, they were like, okay, yeah, I see the works. Like the scripture says that faith without work is dead, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You put that work in, as long as you believe it, you know what I'm saying? Your other people, the Haitians, everybody else that's Black, Hispanic in America, go and see that it's a little farther, man. That we have somebody out there for us, man. Right. You know what I mean? And Christianity, what it do to our light, with our Black, Hispanic, and American light is to cover it.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
By what? By holidays, like I said, by doing all these things that America said that is right. Right? The scripture says that who turned good to evil. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if I could. So basically what I'm saying is that, you know what I mean, that our light, we got to let it shine, man. We got to. We got, you know what I'm saying? This is the reason why the Isupk is here, man, to put that light into the world, man, and let our people know that there is a living God. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
That's right.
It's like if I could.
Go ahead, baby, you can.
I just want to pull a precept.
Pull it.
This is Deuteronomy 4 and 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that you should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Now the Most High is commanding us to do these laws, statutes, and commandments for a reason. Right. You know what I'm saying? And we're like, this is, in verse 6 says, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nation. We're looking at our salt, our flavor, you know what I'm saying? What makes us special as oppression. In the midst of our oppression, in the midst of us being lied to in the Christian church, they got us chasing around bunnies that lay eggs. And they got us believing in a white Jesus when Christ in the Bible is black. They're feeding us lies and we know they're lies, but we're believing it. But we're looking at what's practical as oppression. But this is what's supposed to be our flavor. Like Matthew 5 brought out. This is what's going to be our salt. You know what I'm saying? And it says, which shall hear these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. Right. Now the other nations around us in this country, in this world, they look at us like, okay, they fast, they strong, they handsome, you know what I'm saying? They got a little style, and you know what I'm saying? They bite off of our salt. But they don't look at us as wise and understanding people.
That's right.
Because we're doing exactly what they do. Right. We're not setting ourselves apart. That's right. And you know who we got to thank for that? We got Martin Luther King. Right. Because he, you know what I'm saying, he pacified our people to make us feel like, you know, the only way we're going to get out of this condition is to love our oppressor, the people who don't give a damn about us.
Dang.
But the reason why he did that was because, in reality, he wanted to sleep with white women.
Right.
He didn't want to make a sacrifice.
Right.
So because he didn't want to make a sacrifice, he damned an entire people to being servile and, you know what I'm saying, submissive to their oppressor. And what's the word I'm looking for? And good night. That too, subservient, but good night. We have become a docile people. He has damned a people. He has damned the Lord's people to become docile because he didn't want to make the sacrifice and get a black woman, but he wanted white women. Right. It's like it. That's all.
I'm gonna say this though.
Bring that real quick.
Go ahead, priest. No, go ahead. I'm gonna say this, man. You know, like you said, man, it's the leader's fault. But I'm also gonna say this, man. You know what? It ain't they to put it like this. You're right. In some type of form of fashion. No, in all fashion. Listen, it's the goddamn oppressor's fault. The reason why we are so wicked. But you know one thing about our salt though? We use it the wrong way. See, we got the kicked out salt. But see, we know the oppressor ain't got no type of salt. So we bring, for example, not the sea salt, but what's the other salt they give us? The iodine. We make the iodine salt out, right? While we have Terry Sessery. You know what I'm saying? So the Sessery, right? So check this out. We have that best seasoning that will flavor up the whole universe. Think about this. But when we want to be wicked, our wicked is all seasoning. Think about this. This is why they still want to follow us. Niggas, see, we got a language. Think about this. We took English, right? And we create our own language.
Right.
Urban, Ebonics, the Urban Dictionary. Because they call it urban because it's our language. Like, for example, we use the language and we done turned it all the way around. Like for example, when we say, hey, look out, like you say, man, I'm going to the crib. That word crib mean a goddamn me where you put a baby at.
Right.
But for grown nigga us, we say what? Me at the crib. Where we going? To the house. See, we done turned that language around. It's because you know why? That should tell you this language is not for us. This is not our original language. Right. See, when you can turn a whole language around and make your own definition and dictionary of it, like, think about this. But they gotta start putting the words into your own dictionary because you changed the word meaning up the way that we used it. See, that is the salt. Go ahead.
But Salaki, see, I thought you was gonna go there, but Salaki, so check this out. And what you're saying is so heavy because all Israelites do it under every nation that oppressed them.
Right.
So the Haitians took the French language and made patois. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? The Puerto Ricans, even if you deal with like the Mexicans or the different Northern Kingdom tribes, in all of their countries, they have a slang for Spanish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like in the subcultures, there's a slang to the Spanish. Like that's why they'll tell you. Like I know talking to one sister, she was like, yeah, it's Spanish, but that's not really how we talk. We don't talk the proper Spanish. Right. We got our own way of speaking Spanish.
Right.
You know, we always turn it over. But this is what I want to say though. It's so heavy because we say like our athletic ability, we call that salt. We say our rhythm, you know what I'm saying? We call that salt. The way our sisters like how they move and how they communicate with each other, right? We call that salt. We say our acting ability, we call it salt. Our intelligence with inventions, right? We call that salt, right? We call the ingenuity of our children, we say that's salt. But the key point is that the sister brought out in that precept, or the precept that she read is, it said if the salt has lost its savor, what is it good for? Except to be stepped on by the foot of men. With all of our talents, with all of our abilities, we're getting stepped on. So that lets you know that the salt is not our creativity, it's not our physical abilities, it's not our rhythm, it's none of that. The salt is the laws.
Right.
Like you said at the beginning. The salt is us obeying the Most High. Then that flavor that we do have on the extra flavor, because that's just like the extra you put on us. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to be able to dance on 2 and 4. I'm gonna have to be able to, we do backwards over 3 cars when they 13 and 12. All that stuff, it's gonna even look more magnificent because why? We're righteous.
That's right.
The salt is the laws, statutes, and commandments. It's our culture. When we keep that, we can't get stepped on, and we still fly to them.
Damn right. And guess what we gonna do else? Rule the goddamn nation.
Right.
That's it. Like, that is like think about this, man. We getting stepped on out here, you heard me? Right. And I guess they love this stepped on salt. They shouldn't even call it salt, just call it dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, they like for real though.
But so like if I could, like I'm so like if I could, so
with that salt that melt ice.
Like you know what's so heavy about what you just said? They do love it. Because wouldn't you love to step on a Mike Tyson?
Damn right.
He's knocking out brothers in 15 seconds, but you can put him in jail for 15 years.
Facts.
Right. Isn't it great to step on a Tupac and throw him in jail? He's a brother that can influence niggas in 50 states. But I got you locked up for 6 years on a rape charge. You think what I'm saying? They love taking a powerful, for them to be so weak and take a powerful people and step on them, yeah, they love it.
No, right.
They love it because we don't love ourselves, because we don't have no brotherhood for what Christ did. We don't want to show Christ the brotherhood that he showed us, so they enjoy getting to step on us. And what's even worse, man, what make us so trifling as a people is we deny Christ, we deny the Most High, and we let them step on our children, man.
Right.
We don't even have enough brotherhood for our kids, man. You know what I'm saying? To give them this salt, the true salt, so that when they come of age, the kids that they're being raised up with right now, that they can rule over them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, if you don't even have the love for yourself, at least have the love for your kids to make the sacrifice,
right,
so they don't get stepped on.
Right. But Salaka, on that though, how can they make the sacrifice for their kids? They ain't making it for their goddamn self. You gotta love yourself before you love somebody else. Right, see, they're not thinking about their kids. Right. But that's the thing though. Right. But see, they don't even know the salt though because they listen to the pastor. Right. They think the salt is eating pork, shrimp, lobster, crab. They think the pork still going to the goddamn the devil house, not the Christian house. You know what I'm saying? Right. The devil house. So that is what they think the salt is. They don't know about the real salt, the law, statutes, and commandments. You know why? Because they think that Christ died for them to go become an antichrist.
Right.
That's the whole. That's if you want to keep it real. That's the whole thing. Like if you knew the Bible, like we say, what the back of that Kentucky A shirt say? Y'all talk the Bible, we live it.
That's right.
See, everybody talks the Bible, huh? You go to a Christian, your grandma might pull out 55 precepts. Your uncle can pull out 35 precepts on the tip of his tongue. But do he live them precepts?
Right.
Salakia. I'm trying to bring this out because, okay, LeBron James, right? I'm assuming he's damn near a billionaire, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Close to it, right? But he can still get pulled over by the police and shot.
That's facts.
Simone Biles is the most talented gymnast in the history of the earth, but still got molested by some sick-ass white gynecologist and was molested on a gymnast farm for over 10 years. You understand? And then the other black gymnasts came out and said they were being molested as well, right? And starved out on the gymnast farm. All this so-called salt, but you still getting stepped on.
Right.
You understand? That whole young, gifted, and black, it don't mean nothing if we're not keeping the laws, statutes, and commandments.
It don't.
It don't mean nothing if we don't have no brotherhood. You like, and that's the problem, man. Because a gift destroys the heart, man. The Lord did give us gifts, but He gave us the law, man.
Right.
You can't keep you can't keep your gift if you ain't keeping the law.
That's damn
Well,
right.
you can have a gift, but then you ain't got no protection.
Facts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
And no, that's just the reals of it all, though. That's the. Come on, man. Go ahead, though. Priest, go on, get that. Go on, step that shit up, man. But no, that's real, though.
I'm Most High Christ. I'm verse 7. So what nation is there so great who hath God so nigh unto them, as the Lord our God is in all things that we call upon Him for? He's he's with us because of verse 8. In what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law?
Right.
Which I set before you this day. He is letting you know that your salt and your flavor, like all these priests and all these previous priests are bringing out. He's telling you that your salt is in these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. And like we can't choose, we can't have both. We can't follow the law, statutes, and commandments and also prefer to lay with our oppressors, women, or all these other nations' women,
right,
when the law says don't do those things. We can't have the salt that we were blessed with, that we were given, and not we can't follow the law, statutes, and commandments and also be getting high. Like that, those two things don't go hand in hand. You can't be holy, you can't be separate, and also be eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster.
Right.
Like you have to. A sacrifice is necessary.
That's right.
A sacrifice, and the sacrifice that you have to make is becoming a new creature. You know what I'm saying? You have to stop the things that you were doing in the world, man. Stop the things. Stop being lustful. Stop doing the things that made you personally feel good in your oppression. Stop doing those things and do something about your oppression.
Right.
And the only thing that's going to get you out of the oppression that you're in because of disobedience is obedience. Bob Kashaf, if I could, can I get Deuteronomy 28 and 15?
Right.
And
so, go ahead. No, go ahead real quick. Okay, we have a question asked in the chat, you heard me. Now, get this scripture real quick. I'm going to let you get this scripture real quick before we answer this question. Go ahead, get your scripture real quick. But I'm trying to let you know we got to answer so you can read it after you get done reading the scripture for this brother real quick.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15, and it reads, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee."
So this is the explanation of why we're in the condition that we're in. Like Deuteronomy 28 and 1 said, if you do hearken and do these, if you do hearken unto the Most High and do these commandments that He's giving you, then you'll be blessed. You know what I'm saying? Like if you read down, it says, "Blessed shall you be in the," shall you be in the field in the city. Like blessed will your children to be blessed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's blessed. Like it's all blessings. But like if you don't, this is telling you that if you don't make the proper sacrifices that you need to make, if you don't follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, then you're going to be cursed, just like we are today. It's making it clear and it's making it clear cut for you, so there's no confusion. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you want to bring out that question.
Really? Okay, Most High Christ. Okay, go read it. It's from Shakira Lynn on that thing real quick. You already know from sis. Read that real quick.
No sweat. Salakia, sir, if I may, is there a difference between venting versus gossiping and being a busybody?
Okay, first of all, I'm going to get to busybody in a little bit, but let's touch on venting and gossiping. So when you vent, you're letting out emotions, which 9, 10 are not good. Because when somebody got a vent, it's some steam built up in them. So you know what you're doing? You know what that vent can come up to? It can be perceived as gossiping. Because you might be venting about your husband, right? Or a person at work, or a sister in the school. And you're venting to another person, which goes against the scriptures. Because when you're venting real quick, it can be considered as gossiping because you're just talking freely, emotional. Give you the definition of gossiping real quick. A casual or unconstrained conversation or reports about other people, typically involving details that are not confirmed as being true. So you're going off of what you heard. But you see, that is why venting and gossiping can be considered the same thing. Because are you venting about his problem, right? Or you see, you know what, I'm going to take that back. When you vent, it's wrong because you're not bringing that issue to the other person. That's like if I have a problem with somebody, right? Just to have a problem with Tapazar. But I'm venting to Calcazar about Tapazar without bringing what I'm venting about, this emotion that has me venting, to Tapazar.
Right.
So I'm bringing it to Calcazar like this nigga here, he don't follow no goddamn orders. He always goddamn talking. He doing this, that, and this, and this, and this, and that. And I'm just letting my anger flow. Now I go, whew, that's it. Calcazar go take it back to Tapazar. You know what I'm saying? However, Tapazar perceives it, guess what? And he bring it back to me, I deserve that. Because why? I did not follow the Most High laws, statutes, and commandments. I was not showing brotherhood to a brother. So if you're going to vent to somebody, vent that pop. Because when you're venting, that's a goddamn demon. You want to keep it real with you. Because that's a problem that you have not addressed yet.
Right.
Because see, you got that scriptural communication. That's what I bring out. Or Matthew, okay. That's why we got these laws, though, man. With Matthew 18:15, go ahead and hit it real quick.
Concert. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
See, it don't say go vent to your sisters. It don't say go vent to your mama. It don't say go vent to your father. It says what?
Go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
Okay, so it would be no need for venting if we stuck with the laws that have been laid out for us. If we stuck with the solutions to our problem that has been laid out to us. We got a guide to how to handle our issues and problems. If we follow these, guess what? It won't be no need for venting. And gossiping is someone that's sitting there telling somebody else what somebody told them, and which later down the line becomes a lie because obviously it done went through 3 or 4 mouths to 3 to 4 different people that everything got misconstrued, and now you're back in the corner explaining yourself for the first place because you ain't do what?
Go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone.
That's it, man. Like, so I'm gonna say this: if you do what the Bible say, you won't need no need to vent. You won't need no need to gossip. It won't be no need for none of that. Now let you touch the busybody. Okay. Now,
real quick, just like to add just one thing before you get to the
go ahead.
body. Okay. So now, a person might be saying, hearing this explanation and say, well, what if I'm not talking about a problem that I have with another person? It's a personal problem that I have, period, right? So what I was, because sometimes the problems that people are venting aren't necessarily with somebody, it could be with situations that they're dealing with, right? Personal situations, like my car broke down, or I lost my job, or something like that, right?
Okay.
So what I'm gonna say to that then, that's still not helpful, because ultimately you're not looking for a solution. You did, because if the person that you're talking to, you're venting to, if they can't give you an actual solution that you can apply, then what's the point?
Right.
You're just talking to be talking, right? Not really looking for something to apply.
Damn
so
right.
What you should be so the other thing is if it's not a Matthew 18:15 situation, you should be seeking counsel
Right.
from the men of the Lord. You understand that are authorized to give counsel to get what the Lord wants you to do in that situation. Salaki.
Real talk. So, okay, good shit. Good definition of that. Now, a busybody. Now, I want to know, okay, I'm going to say this, I'm going to read the definition to you real quick. A busybody. It says a meddling or prying person.
A what?
A meddling.
Oh, meddling, okay.
Or prying person. Others considered him and interfering busybody. That's just a little example they gave. But the similars is mischief maker, troublemaker, a gossip, a scandal monger, an intruder, basically a nosy person that's spreading lies, man. Listen, you don't want to be no busybody, first and foremost. Like, all that ties to the same thing. A busybody is a person that loves to see drama with a demon on them, that love to just see people. They love to see, what is she called? Mischief, right? Mischief. Like, you are a messy person. You are the type of, but see, this is why I said earlier, our people done went so much down the goddamn drain. Because if we stayed in our culture, we would never have these terminologies. Or because we will understand the law, statutes, the commandments. We will understand the best thing to prevent problems and how to handle problems. Like, you would know to go to that brother and sister alone if y'all had a problem right then and there. It shouldn't be no, this nigga or this woman disrespecting me. I was too much of a coward to say something then. I had to run back to go to speak about it. That is called messy. Now, you done told the wrong person and you're not even knowing that who you thought is your friend is their friend as well. They went back and told that other person, and now guess what you're in? Drama. Now your ass sitting there looking goofy as hell, talking about you got caught in your lies, being childish. You're being a little ass kid, man. Because you're not woman enough or man enough to say what the hell you got to say to that person. Get it off your chest in a respectful way. That will stop the fights. That will stop a lot of violence. That will stop a lot of killings, man. If we do them three things, we do that one thing right there, man. Goddamn me, man the hell up and communicate. Right. If you feel disrespected, be respectful. Respect yourself first. Don't try to embarrass nobody, put somebody on no front street like y'all love to say. Take that person out there. Hey, let me holler at you real quick. Y'all go out, do your own thing, and I guarantee the shit will be solved. But you can't solve an issue when you don't want to deal with the issue. If you want to vent about it. But like I say, and like Tabazar said, you could be venting on some of your personal issues. That's what's counseling for in the ISUBK. Or go talk to a brother for. That's what Brotherhood for. Someone that can be like, okay, it's cool. Your car broke down. I got a solution. What broke down with the car? What's wrong with the car? When you go talk to a priest, we have solutions for your problem.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Off the rip. If your car broke down, okay, what broke down in your car? Oh, your tires got flat? No sweat. Let's change tires. You ain't got the money? No sweat. Let me get the money for you. Change the tire. Right. That's it. That's a solution for that. But if it's with a human being, I'm going to just say this. Please take what the Bible say. And go, Matthew 18:15 him, man. Go to that person alone. I pray I answered your question. Go ahead.
Most on Christ. Well, with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, to bring it all full circle, we are going to continue to be lost and run into walls and continue to be in the situations and have the same questions and have the same, you know what I'm saying, issues in our lives if we can't sacrifice the things that we want. You know what I'm saying? If we can't sacrifice partaking in this world, you know what I'm saying, partaking in the wickedness of this world. Like, we can't have both, man.
That's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? With that, I'm gonna pass the class to, you know, really want to read this. I'll read this. Okay, most time first.
We're going to pay the class to Bon Zion. Here we go.
This is the ISUPK security announcement. We are the ISUPK, started out in 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. For new brothers and sisters, when a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world, and they need transportation. The teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, when it's a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10 means tent in the Hebrew, ma'asharah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord give you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest funds. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming vocation. The Feast of Dedication. The 25th day of the 9th month, by the space of 8 days. So it'll be September 28, November 2021, for 8 days. You can find it in First Maccabees chapter 4, verses 42 through 61. Remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black. Boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarves. And that concludes the security announcements.
And real quick, man, I just want to let everybody know that the Texas is hosting is the 4th or the 5th? The
7th through the 11th.
No, what annual this is?
4th.
The 4th annual cookout. It will be in Houston, Texas, man. And I'm telling y'all something, man. This is an event y'all do not want to miss. Like this right here, man. I'm gonna say this, like, you know, they say everything is bigger in Texas, man. Come out here and try, man. And what's the dates of that?
Like it, sir, it's October 7th through the 11th.
And it's October 7th through the 11th, man. Come out here and let the ISUPK under command of your honor, show you true brotherhood, man, with a great time and some knowledge, give you a well of life, man. With that,
Most High in Christ. This has been the Tuesday Brotherhood class. You know, I appreciate all the brothers, all the priests that came to support the class, all those brothers and sisters that was in the chat, you know what I'm saying, supporting the class, you know, putting their questions in. With that, Madium. We'll Sar face the east. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer, first in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Balakukah. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'arataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Nathundanawa. Lakum. Call. Yawom. Wasalakanawa. Kabawafnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawafyanawa. Wala'ah. Tabaya'anawa. Banasaiwan. Abal. Hawashanawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Haka. Hamalakwa. Waha'Allah. Wa'atapa'ara. La'awalamyu. Aman.
In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, and we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
So we're going to do is a courtesy salute to the brothers. Individual, Major Shabbat, Major, Barak, Yadu Matah, the Sar face the sisters. Individual, Major Shabbat, Major, Barak, Yadu Matah, dismissed.
that's right.